What's going on, guys?
Spirit of Brix.
Back with another Batman review.
No.
This time, set 76161.
The Batplano.
The Batplano. It's no longer called the Batwing. We've gained it its name. They put it on the box. All we did was follow directions.
Yeah, it's a better name. I'm just saying. I want a new sticker that says the Batplano.
I want to watch Batman in Spanish now just to hear him say to the Batplano.
This comes in at 2,363 pieces.
It's $200 and just came out about a month ago. It came out in October 2020. It was
Sold out now.
Yeah, it's sold out now. You ain't getting it if it's 2020 in Lego. This was a pretty fun set. I don't agree with everything about it, and we'll get to that about what I don't like, because there's a bunch about this I don't like. But it was pretty fun. It was kind of like a modular build. It's a mirrored effect, and
Sort of mirrored.
you don't really
it
build
is mirrored, so it is mirrored, but you don't build it mirrored.
No.
These vents on the wing back here and these were all put on in the same step, but you start here and work all the way across. It's a little different than a normal set that you would build, but I don't know. It wasn't too bad to build. It went together a lot quicker than we thought it would.
We had it together in about 3.5, 4 hours, and we thought it was going to take about a 5-7 hour stream. Yeah. It didn't have you build the left side and the right side at the same time. It had you build the left side and work to the right side while doing the same step over and over.
Right.
It's a really cool set. For what it is, it's cool. For the price point, it's cool. For the iconic, I guess, image it portrays, it's cool.
I agree.
It doesn't have any of the things I thought it would or expected it to. Like, even with the Batmobile, it comes with the 2 Gatling guns that pop up. These Gatling guns are there. They don't spin. They don't do anything.
Oh, there's no movement on this set.
There's
except
no movement.
except your brakes.
Yeah,
here.
your brakes. And even the cockpit. The cockpit, in my opinion, is a horrible design. The cockpit just kind of pops off. If it sits down in there, it kind of just squeezes this. This thing pops off, and then you just start dropping pieces everywhere. But inside the cockpit, like we said, there's plenty of detail. It does come with all the control panels, levers that move front and back. It has a tracking system on it with like a kind of like a radar system on the screen. All this is actually really cool. The cockpit isn't anything that you can move. It doesn't slide. It really just kind of sits in there wedged between pieces, and it's a really crappy design. It doesn't sit flush. I think they could have done it a lot better. Maybe come up with, even with the Batmobile, they came out with the new piece. Maybe in this came out with the new piece also. There is no new pieces in this set at all.
Zero. No new colors.
The only thing they do is
he only builds in black and dark gray, so
very, very dark
gray. Oh, I got you.
And
dark bluish gray.
That's what they call it. One of the other things I really disagree about is the stand. The stand, if you notice, we actually have it on the stand backwards. If you put it on the stand the way it is supposed to be,
can you get it? You can't see nothing on video.
Well, you can't see anything, even if that was on a shelf. What are you looking at? Absolutely nothing.
So, if it was lower level and you're looking down on it, it actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah, but then you block the plaque out and you can't see the plaque.
Not as bad as you think. Like, if this was sitting on a desk...
Look at that right there and tell me that it's any different.
But this camera is like a child's view looking at this table.
True.
So, if you're sitting at a desk and you have this at desk level, like you can see it, I 100% agree I wish you could flip it because it deserves to be seen. The only thing that is cool is you can hang it on the wall. So
yeah, it does.
They did give you the ability to be able to hang it straight up and down.
It does come with the ability to be hung, and it does make like a cool piece when it's sitting on itself. But that's another thing that I don't like about it is I don't know in the movie if they even have anything. I'm not really sure. We done no research on how it's supposed to sit on the ground, but it doesn't even have like a landing gear type thing. It's just sitting on the bottom of the plane.
Because this is in the Batcave.
It's not. That would be hard to park that on top of that.
Man, Batman's that good.
No.
Batman is that good.
No. That right there is research from Fox. In the cockpit, it does come with a bunch of cool stickers. It has also this piece that comes off in the back. It says it in the picture. It says Bat Engine. When you open it up, it comes with 2 crowbars. when you get that, I'm not going to ruin the surprise, but you find out why you get a crowbar. It's not really a surprise. They're doing more of the crowbars in, like, for instance, the Hogwarts art that's coming out in 2021. It has crowbars in there, and if you read the instruction manual for it, it tells you why they're in there. But it does have a cool cockpit, and everything is stickered up to look like it is all the control panels. And the seat in this thing looks awesome.
So is that really a surprise?
It's not a surprise. So the reason why they give it to you...
I know why they give it to you. So you can pop open and access the nail.
Yeah.
But is that really a surprise? Oh, shit, we just ruined it.
Dun, 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 dun. And Batman's going to be out to get you now. You ruined the spoiler for his only thing in this.
That's not a spoiler.
How do you know? You know what's weird, though? Somebody's going to watch this and be like, oh, that's what that's for.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know until we read
I was about to say, it's not a spoiler. Like, it's kind of cool they integrated it into the set. It's pretty cool that they give you the place to store them. But as for a spoiler, that's not a spoiler. Like, there's nothing to it. It just tells you what to do. Like, and if you read in the instructions, it's going to show you. Because we were both wondering, like,
the hell did they give us crowbars?
Yeah, why do we have crowbars in the engine?
Yeah, if you're going to give us a crowbar, at least put it in Boombox's Bob's hand.
Yeah, give him something to fight with other than a boombox.
He fights with love and music.
Break dance, is that what we're doing?
We're breakdance fighting right now. Back in 1990. the one of the things I will say that I do like about it, it's a very small detail, but the guns in the front, the machine guns, are the same exact ones that are on the Batmobile. So that is kind of cool because they kept it all consistent. The same. Yeah. It does come with a bunch of guns, like we were saying. It does have the rockets up top, the machine guns, kind of like the Gatling guns, and the machine guns in the front. The Gatling guns, I think, are the best, weapon on this thing. It does... The rest of them are just kind of 2 and 3 pieces put together, but the way you actually build these and construct these to make them look like Gatling guns is really cool. But even sitting here like talking and we're showing you this, you can see just how much this thing is wobbling. It's the same exact thing as the UCS A-Wing that the Lego Star Wars came out with. It sits on the little stand on a little 2x2 square, and any kind of movement becomes really flimsy. Now the ship itself is solid.
Yeah, the ship is extremely solid. The framing inside was open squares that you then filled with bricks. So
it's solid.
I think they overdone the solidness. Some stuff's going to fall off, but...
These are gone, because these are flimsy.
Yeah, they overdone the solidness, in all honesty. I think they could have dialed back the piece count, and I'm not sure how much it really would have affected it. Cool set. Overall,
like I said, I enjoy it. I wasn't not gonna buy it. It's just not like the Batmobile. I can see you actually kind of playing with.
Oh, this one, yeah. No, this is straight
display.
If you got one, yes, get the other. If you're trying to decide between this and the Batmobile. All
and
day.
This is another set. We've said it a couple times before in our other reviews. I totally understand and agree with this being 18 and up. I can see that. See, like that right there. You can't trust him with anything. The first minifigure we're going to talk about is the actual Batman. The Batman is the same one as the Batmobile. It is exclusive to both those sets. He does come with some batarangs in this one. In the Batmobile, he does come with a grappling hook gun. The cape is still one molded piece, just like in the movie where he can't move his head left or right. It's pretty much stuck looking forward. This is not my favorite minifigure in the set, but this is definitely a cool minifig.
It wasn't your favorite in the last set.
Well, that's because they added the Joker. Yeah. Next, we're going to talk about the Boombox Goon.
We're getting somewhere.
Hey, man, we're breakdancing, I told you. 1990.
Hey, that's a custom mock figure right there. It didn't tell you to put that on his hand that way, but it fits perfect. It's too good not to display that minifig like that.
This minifig is 100% directly for this set. Exclusive. He does come with a bolo with some dice on it, a Joker patch on the front, and then on his right arm, it comes with some Joker cards. I think this is really cool. This figure looks really good. He does include back printing. It makes him look like he's got a little hood on. In the movie, I'm not really sure if they had hoods. I'm pretty sure it was just a straight police uniform. But I do think this minifigure looks really good.
I agree, 100%. He's got a lot of detail. He's honestly, he's a pretty cool minifig. Like,
He is, but he's not the best in this set.
no, he's not the best in this set. I'll give you that. He is not the best in this set, but in all honesty, he is number 2.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Because we already got a Batman.
That's true.
The next minifigure is got to be the best in this set, hands down. I don't care what anybody says. And that is the Clown Prince of Crime himself, the Joker.
You want to try that again?
That's his name, the Clown Prince of Crime.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No, I thought you, like, tongue fumbled it.
No. I was going to try to add some, like, emphasis and make it sound cooler. But I don't have that deep voice.
So the only problem I have with this minifig is his tails.
Why?
It just looks a little out of place, but I get what they're going for, and it looks cool. Like, still, hands down, best minifig in this set, but
if they would have redone this,
they look a little different.
And I don't know how much more money it would have cost or
To
whatever.
do brand new legs.
No, but to make this like a cape, just like the Batman.
But did he wear a cape?
No, but I mean, you got to think if that's all one piece like a tuxedo, they could have draped it just like the cape.
Oh, you're saying make like an actual tuxedo cloth.
Yeah.
See, I would have went with the print on the legs to make it look like tails.
Yeah, that's true. You could have done that. He does come with the writer's quill in this. If you watch the movie, he kills somebody with it and says the pen is much mightier than the sword. So it is a cool little additive. This is his mime attire, and it really has nothing to do with the Batwing whatsoever, but it is really cool that they added it in. The only thing about all 3 of these minifigs that is off 100% is the bow tie that he wears in the movie has dots on it, and it doesn't on the minifig. But
you would have been a little upset if these 3 minifigs that come with this were the exact same 3, minus Bob. Because, you can throw Bob in there anywhere.
Yeah.
But if the Batman and Joker were the same between the Batmobile and the Batwing, I think you'd have been pretty upset.
I would have.
Yeah.
I was actually expecting the Batman to be different, and I done no, like, we don't do research on these, so I had no clue that the Batman was the same.
Right.
Overall, this thing was actually a really cool build, though. It's worth the $200 price wise for the piece.
Yeah, they come in about 8.5 cents a piece. Batman licensing. It's a lot cheaper.
It's not as cool as the Batmobile.
No,
it's not. Buy the Batmobile. If you're indecisive on which one you should buy the Batmobile. This one just has a bunch of things that don't look as good, are really not as cool as the design.
Bunch of small issues that you can nitpick at, but for the most part, it's a good set. It's a really good set.
It's a 6 out of 10.
Maybe a 7.
I'll give it a 7 because of the Joker.
Okay, I can agree to that. Maybe a 7. Like, there's been much better sets that we've enjoyed or that I've enjoyed much more than this, but still a really cool set.
One of the other things it comes with we did not show is this set does come with the gargoyle stand. One of the things that we done is since we have both, we actually took and kind of made the gargoyle stand one big thing. All we did was add, I think it was 2 pieces to this.
Yeah, we used like 2/3 of whatever. 2/3 of whatever we had to use.
But it is kind of cool. It lets them sit there all together.
Right, especially if you display it together. It's just an easy
way to keep up with them all.
But it's an easy little mock to do on the end of it. And it really didn't take much to figure out. No. So I think if we would have had 1 or 2 more pieces, it would have been, you could have got it absolutely perfect, like just sticking the 2 together. But just with what we had and what was out of the bag.
And I know one of the pieces we had to use was the 1x2 light gray brick that looks like it's actual brick, the modified piece.
Yeah. start.
But this is, like I said, a set that we kind of do recommend. Just don't buy it over the Batmobile.
And don't buy it expecting to touch it after you're done with, because it's
flimsy. The stand is
the set's
really
not flimsy, but the
No.
stand is flimsy. And then you're just going to have to dust it. Like, this is all you're going to do to this set is dust it.
It is black. Everything's going to show.
Yeah. Maybe get some polish on it. Yeah.
Wax.
Can we
buffer.
Can we get a ceramic coating?
Ceramic coat the Batwing.
Yeah.
It'll fly better. I mean, this thing says it does go 1,700 miles an hour?
Let's see. Cruise speed of 796 and a max speed of 1406.
Man.
So,
you get a good wax job on that thing.
Batman is Mach 2.
He's above his time.
Yeah.
But we would like to thank y'all for watching another review brought to you by Bearded Brix.
Like and subscribe.
Come back and see us.